Hello lovely people, welcome back to part 101 of this Witcher playthrough on the hardest difficulty. And yes, it's been a very long time since I last posted. Around 10 months or so, almost. But yeah, this was our last save. Let's just jump into the game. I'm sorry, but a lot of work, and I'm also trying to stream as much as possible since I have viewers that still watch and I also like it. But yeah, here we go again. Let's try to finish up the Witcher playthrough before we like jump into Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm gonna do an ultra hard playthrough of that game. So as we always do, we check the difficulty. It's on Death March with enemy upscaling. This is a fight where people really struggle on Death March, engaging all 6 nightmares. When it comes to this part of boss fight, it makes it very, very tough for a lot of people, and we'll see how much damage this deals soon. But yeah, let's jump in.
Spectres of Olgid and his wife, but why aren't they moving?
This is a memory.
But it's incomplete, blurred. You must peer closely and restore it.
The spirit from the steppe. Read often, well worn. Painting palette. Pieces of tableware for an afternoon tea or breakfast. Perfect match. Perfect match.
We should get a dog. Or a dog and a cat. Even better. When the rain comes, the dog will warm my feet and the cat will play with a ball of yarn by the fire. What do you think? Are you even listening?
Apologies, dear. Had my mind on my book.
Is it that terribly absorbing?
Yes, terribly. Know what? Let's go inside.
Why? It's lovely out here. The birds singing, the bees buzzing. Blissful, really.
Sorry, dear. I feel unwell. I'll go in. You stay a while longer.
What is that? Another memory?
No, a nightmare.
A fear embodied, which sooner or later you will have to confront.
Another memory. Wine cup, just like the one Olgierd's holding. A wedding veil. Tattered decorations for a special occasion. Perfect match.
Your health, my dear wife.
And yours, my husband.
In my land, custom calls that newlyweds be greeted with bread and salt. But we're alone for now.
I need none but you. Oh, if only this moment could last forever.
I shall see what I can do. But come in and see our home.
Gladly, but I know this sounds silly, yet the house has sat empty for so long and I'm...
Afraid of spiders? I know. I swept them all up and tossed them in the garden.
My knight, you've seen to everything.
Ah, damn it all. Same figure.
Not like the real Ragnar's.
Another dream of the past. Bet this one's incomplete too. Just a little different than the painting. Castel Ravello. A Toussaint wine. Expensive.
So we gotta ignite the middle ones.
These were lit in the painting, but that's not all. Olgierd's wife liked flowers. Judging by the ornamentation, this might be hers.
My darling, is everything all right? You seem pale, out of sorts.
Everything's fine, really. But why don't you tell me how you fare? I'm ever so happy to see you. Except, why didn't Grandmama and Grandpapa come?
It's a long, rugged journey. Muddy.
They still refuse to meet me. Is that it? And what's this?
We brought some of Iris's things. Her favorite brush, her cherished doll, and this for you.
Banknotes.
We paid off your debts, bought them out, to avoid bringing shame to the family.
So nice of Mama and Papa to remember me.
Olgierd. Now you see his true nature? I warned you before the wedding. A ruffian and a boor who keeps the company of bandits. Are you not afraid to live under one roof with that rabble?
Will I have the quince?
That stench. Not you again. Don't like this place. The bedchamber. Rick's almost gone. Towel stained with blood. A nightshirt. Never worn, I think.
What time is it?
It's late. Sleep.
Up all night in your study again, I see. What have you got on your hands?
Nothing. Got a bit dirty, that's it.
Is that blood? Have you hurt yourself?
Ink stains. I was writing letters. I shall go to Oxenfurt soon. Perhaps you'd come with me.
Oh, that's a marvellous idea. A trip would do us both so much good.
Then it's decided. Now, time for bed. I'm exhausted.
I shan't fall asleep now. It's out of the question. Come, I shall finish your portrait.
Another blurred memory. Fresh, as if someone just rinsed it. She painted all geared, but the details are off. Living tableau's missing something. Living tableau's gotta look just like the painting. This goes here. Fits, I think. Maybe on this side. Finally, just like the picture.
Smile a bit wider.
Like this.
You were meant to smile, not bare your teeth. No, still wrong. Smile like you did when Papa agreed we could marry. Please? You're useless. I can tell something's bothering you.
I've a bit of work I should see to.
Again? Olgierd, we agreed not to keep any secrets from one another. We promised.
Forgive me. I don't wish to discuss this.
Olgierd. Olgierd.
So for this particular fight, if you want it to get a lot easier, make sure you pick Gourmet here. Like it's going to help a lot. So you can actually take out Delusion and swap it out, and also you can stack some extra health, 900 vitality there and 675 from that one. So very helpful for this fight. All in all, you're not in that much need of damage. The most damage you're gonna do is gonna be from the Dancing Star. So and Rend. See how many hits it takes to take the shield off? That's crazy. We can actually use the Spectre Oil again, since everything here is basically Spectre.
Master von Evereck's study. Here he immersed himself in the arcane arts.
Blood pacts, or on foreign presences. A tome about parleying with demons. Blood? For some kind of magic, I bet. was depressingly gloomy in the winter.
You can have this on right now.
The Gates of Mystery. Between Worlds. The Library of an Occultist. Pentagrams here to bind summoned beings. Lines aren't all clear, though. Need chalk to fix them, then I can set out the candles. Black magic. That should do it. Now for the candles. How about this?
Come back! We must talk!
Go away. I wish to be alone.
Not this time! Come out at once!
Leave me be. I merely want to work in peace. What other spell must I use, damn it? I've tried them all. I wish to end our pact. I summon thee! Damn it! Fire! In here, quickly! The flames! Douse the flames!
I did not expect that.
Damn it. Smack in the middle of a raging blizzard. Gotta find shelter. Get inside.
I don't use Quet here, it's useless. Just run. Look at the nightmare.
Iris and her father. So this is when he started smoking. A beer tankard, but there was vodka in it. Drained to the last drop. A marriage contract between Iris and Olgierd. Not quite. Memory's still incomplete. A knife covered in blood. Guess Olgierd got the scars on his shoulders that winter. So that's how he whiled away the long winter evenings.
Furthermore, it is agreed that Iris shall be accorded the respect she is owed, that you shall heed her counsel and requests, and...
Get to the point, Father. My patience runs thin.
Gladly. On Iris's request, I declare this marriage null and void.
You vowed to remain with me, till death do us part.
And I've held to my vow. The Olgierd I married is no more.
Breaking a word once given does not come that easy. Believe me. You shall stay here, forever.
Enough! You will not command us. You will...
Father! Father! No!
Servant, Take this carcass and feed it to the beasts.
How you like that silver?
These guys will not be able to take out the ship.
Then Von Everett ceased to be human.
Though he still loved his wife.
No, he merely remembered that he should love her.
Let's go upstairs.
There's another important skill, actually, that can be useful in the fight, but that's resolve. Because taking damage can get us into trouble if we don't have the adrenaline point for the fight. So I'm thinking about switching something out for that. So nothing here really that we can switch out. All of this is good. I guess we can actually take this out. Strength training. Why not? We'll be able to deal enough damage. It's going to be fine. Rather not take any adrenaline loss. Also, let's reset, by the way.
We spent much time together here, the three of us.
In silence.
We'll take our places, the same as then.
You do the rest.
A large clay bowl. Small bowl. For soup, maybe? Claw scratches.
I love the detail of these quests.
Animal hair.
Like clearly the dog on this side with the large bowl and the cat with the small bowl.
There we go. Think this was yours.
Then we need to find the caretakers.
Single place setting. No others on the table.
There we go.
Platter. Perfect match. You actually ate from these bowls?
Of course not. I already told you, we're not animals.
But the caretaker would set them out all the same, as ordered.
Another monstrosity. I begged you to stop this. Those two are too many as it is.
The dog and cat keep you company. This one will protect you, care for the house, no matter what happens.
Before, I wished to know what was going on in that head of yours. I thought perhaps I could help. Now, I care not the slightest what you think or how you feel.
I feel nothing.
Just as I no longer know if I still hate you. Go, Olgierd. I want you out of my sight.
Olgierd von Everett failed to understand we'd never be able to replace him.
His spectre now casts a shadow over Lady Iris's every remembrance. We're almost at our journey's end.
What's there?
Iris von Everett's greatest fear.
Alright, here we go. So, the decoctions I suggest that you use is Griffin. So, use this, then you use the kit mode or hard boss. This will really bump up the survivability by a huge margin. So this will take effect after you get hit quite a lot. So make sure you get hit a lot, especially from the regular attacks of this boss. Do not get hit by the red attacks. So you'll see what I'm talking about. Your main DPS will come from the dancing star. Basically, once you've waken up all 6 of the nightmares and you feel like you can toss it and hit a couple of them, if any other rushes in, he's gonna get burnt as well. So it's got a long effect, which means you can rend, and you should also use tawny oil for this fight. So I think it's nighttime, so we can pop it and it should stay. So we're ready.
My dearest wife, letters from Olgierd to Iris, were I only as skilled with words as I am with my blade, especially now, when an icy void grips my heart. I see how you look at me, and I see you wither. I cannot help you, but I believe I can cease harming you. This letter and this rose are my farewell. May you live in health, and remember but the good times, Olgierd.
Don't hit this guy, by the way.
As lifeless.
Avoid the red attacks and get hit by the
You wonder.
hit by the regular attacks.
Complete your tasks. Live happily ever after.
The reason why I'm not hitting him is I want to show you how to get the trophy. If you want to engage all 6 times, don't damage this guy. Otherwise he's going to go down and then you're not going to get the trophy.
The sky's weak.
Just use that once in a while and don't attack him. He does 2 red attacks like that after the combo. And then another one, as you can see. Not that difficult to...
As lifeless and boring as a bone on the roadside.
You can pop it on. As you can see, the damage is getting really low.
You wonder the delusion.
I want to get rid of this icon, it's annoying. Oh,
Complete your tasks. Live happily.
yeah, we're ready. As you can see, it is very low. once you're ready, make sure that you have Superior Dancing Star up, so you can pick it up quickly, and then we're gonna start attacking these guys.
Goodbye, Geralt.
The last one now. So basically, try to line them up a little bit here.
No chill shall soon be buried. The skies weep.
Oh, we don't have any Spectre oil on. This is a mistake.
No surprise.
Yeah, we'll be fine. I'll pop this so I don't.
You won't dare to lose it. You'll complete your task. Live happily ever after. You undo the your tasks. Live happily ever after.
That sometimes sucks when you do that, and but yeah, that should give you the trophy.
You're not him.
Wait, I want to talk.
Not here. Not in this place. I'm sorry. I mistook you for another.
For Olgierd?
I thought he'd returned. To me.
What are you? A ghost? An illusion?
I am sadness.
Saw you before, but you weren't yourself. And I saw you again in your memories.
We've met. I don't recall. I had bad dreams. That is all I know.
I've come for the violet rose Olgierd gave you.
On the day we saw one another for the last time, I dried it and placed it in our chamber, at my bedside. I lay there for days, staring at it, until at last it crumbled into dust, as did I soon after.
So, the rose is gone?
Not from this world. Look, you buried my body and the flowers bloomed once more. And I was held in a deep, dark sleep Only now have I awoken, just like my beautiful rose. When you placed the sketchbook on my grave, I remembered learning to draw my husband's face. Tell me, how is Olgierd? Healthy? Does he fare well?
Your husband hunts out ever stronger sensations. He tempts fate, because at heart he's unhappy.
At heart he is stone, so nothing has changed. And did Olgierd mention me? What did he say?
Not much, but I didn't ask about you. He just sent me to retrieve the rose.
The rose? The last I have left of him? His last gift?
Got a feeling the rose is important to you, more than a memento.
I remember so little. Yet when I think of my rose, I begin to recall what was. The world around me turns real, and my eyes open wide and I recognize things. Remember who I am and who I was.
Friend once told me about a case like this. Could be strong emotions that bind you to the rose, feelings we witchers call pins. They're what keeps you in this world.
Like an insect pinned in a collection case. Horrible.
Need to be honest, if I take the rose, you might cease to exist, as might the world you built around you.
And what will happen then? Shall I be free of the suffering, the sadness? Is it the void that awaits?
I don't know.
I don't wish to suffer any longer, but I fear there will be cold and darkness until there is nothing at all.
I need the rose. Will you give it to me?
It's so fragile. Look, the petal edges have turned crimson, as they were on the day I received it. The one thing missing is the single drop of dew which slid down the leaf when I took the rose in hand. Or was it blood? Because I pricked my finger? I can't remember. You know, I never did read the letter from Olgierd. I didn't have to. And I needn't have kept the flower he left me. I've come to a decision. I shall give you the rose.
Our service thus ends. Thank you, stranger, for freeing us.
Before we go, some advice. Beware of the one called the Man of Glass. Stand in his way, and you'll meet a fate worse than death. Seek salvation in glass that can't be broken.
Glass that can't be broken?
So long.
Very helpful words.
I'll remember you, Iris von Everec.
That no longer matters. Farewell.
So we're gonna get the good ending for this one. Normally, in the first playthrough, I usually go for the bad ending because it gives you quite a good saddle, or there's other items that you can get from picking the bad ending. But yeah, that's all up to you. I'm just gonna show you how to get the good ending.
Well, Witcher.
Stay out of my way.
Two points, and be quick about it.
Oh, please, good sir, a bit of courtesy.
So I look up, and Bob's your uncle. He downs half the barrel in one draught.
Geralt! Over here!
Oi, wait your looks. Use the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Thanks. Some other time.
Hey now, don't make me beg. My treat.
Show off.
Of course I am. Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
So, you were listening. Indeed, occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities. Like spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
Who are you really?
Gaunter O'Dim, also known...
Not what I'm asking.
Ah, so you'd rather know what it is I do. In brief, I give folk what they ask for. You might say, I simply grant their wishes.
That'd be downright noble if you didn't always demand something in return.
Law of the market. I was not the one to coin the phrase, nothing comes free.
You're not human, that's clear. So what are you? A demon? A djinn?
Do you really wish to know?
Yes.
No, Geralt. You don't. This one time I shall spare you, and not grant your wish. All who have learned my true name are now either dead, or have met an even worse fate. Yet I still need you.
You actually control time, or is this just some conjurer's trick?
What difference does it make?
A big one.
Let us say, time has always fascinated me. So I taught myself how best to use it.
Why time, of all things?
Geralt, there are 4 dimensions. Length, width, height, and time. What would you have me fall in love with? Width? Come now.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I wanted to congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Olgierd. In fact, you've almost satisfied your debt.
Was supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes. Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, 'cause we're even.
Nearly. To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Olgierd to the Temple of Ilvani.
We never discussed that.
Oh, but we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains a catch or two. Small print, which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate meaning of the pact. This applies to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, "I believe, however, that all will end well, and once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared." End quote.
Yeah, I remember.
Fulfill your end of the bargain, and I will remove the brand. That was the last time you interrupted me while I was talking to someone.
What the devil? Why is there a fly in my soup? I was waiting. Had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How is it you're here?
I'm a witcher. Superhuman quickness. Just one of my many qualities.
You tossed this fly in my soup?
No. Now listen carefully. Tell your Ataman to come to the Temple of Lilvani. It's south of here. Entrance is inside a cave.
What's the commotion?
Lilvani's temple, got it?
Aye, got it. Hold there! Your friend, the medic, she were here. Ask that you look in on her.
Thanks.
Did you see?
You're stranger to the
Bloke
bottom.
literally dropped dead.
He were there, alive, a moment ago.
If you ever wondered
He's soaked in
who's
blood.
the most powerful character in Witcher, yeah, that's gone for it, without a question.
No bread, no coin, all is shite.
But yeah, my friends, I want to thank you for this wonderful session. Let's save here. I guess we can, yeah, go for that one. Cool. But yeah, thank you again for watching, and make sure you leave a like, make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. I'll make sure to post now again when I have a better setup and I can edit and record much more, much better as well. I mean, when I recorded and also when I did the editing, it was just like it took so much time to edit and do all that with the old PC. So hopefully this will be better, and also the quality. I mean, this is in 4K, so hopefully I can keep up the 4K for most titles. Not that many people watch 4K, but yeah. I'll catch you guys in the next one, and have a good one. Bye bye.